Oh, we need more content for this channel because I'm obviously not unboxing enough shit. So, unboxing shit. So this is now a boxing channel. Although Mike Tyson's not here. Take my ear off. So, I've already boxed that, a few basics. This is all done. All my tea stuff is done. These top drawers are done. In fact, I've already unpacked these at the house previously on another video. But now it's time for spices. And I'm talking with Cheese on Vent and discussing, all right, what spices do you have to keep? And I know which ones I'm keeping. Like, which ones are coming in my personal luggage. Because it's the 13th today. Tomorrow's the 14th. My cousin and brother showing up on the 15th with their truck. Take some big monitors and shit. That'll be the last big trip to the house. Because then the 16th happens, then the 17th is Moving Men. So I have like a good solid 4 fucking days of like eating here still. At least in the morning or at night. So I know for a fact I'm not packing these two. Actually, shit, I should bring them back from the house. I've got my little travel kit that has a little thumb grinder of pink Himalayan and red pepper flake. Those are like my go-to spices. Everything needs salt and everything needs a little bit of spice. So those are the only ones I care about. And kosher salt, honestly. I could live with these 3 spices and only these 3. Why 2 different types of salt? Because kosher salt's a little bit too coarse and too much for a lot of things you put directly on food. And a grinder of Himalayan pink, you just go like, and it's perfectly salty. But everything else can go in here. Maybe the cooking spray shouldn't, but then in the oils. But like black pepper, eh. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know how to start this. I guess these big ones in the front. This is my shaker of powdered sugar. And let me tell you, when you make brownies, if you want to be a fucking hero, you get yourself a shaker lid of powdered sugar. And you just go, fucking cocaine. It looks like Scarface. It's the end of Scarface. All my honeys have to come out. And I think I've done, on one of my cooking videos, I went over honey or something. So we got some raw whipped honey. That's from New York. We've got, this one was one of my favorites. This is the summer flower honey. Who made this? This is Lang's. This is British, I think. I'm sorry, German. And all of them are starting to get a little stiff. So I think once I get to the new house, I'm just going to strip naked, cover myself in honey, and just let it fly. I love this, by the way. The pourable brown, light brown sugar. I have regular brown sugar for like ribs and stuff, but sometimes I'm just lazy. And it's like, sprinkle. Spicy chipotle mustard. What the fuck, is that the year? P0724, is this good till 2024? A finishing sauce. I don't know if there's a year on this, but I feel like that's something I'm never gonna use. I'm gonna put things that I may never use and don't bother taking to the new house there. An absolute must. Chipotle got me onto this. This is the milder jalapeno Tabasco. And this is just perfect. It's the perfect amount of, ooh, I wanted my like Chipotle burrito. Mostly because most of the Chipotle burritos I eat at Chipotle, or used to at least eat them at Chipotle. And you don't want to go real fucking spicy to a place where you don't use the bathroom. Hey, look, it's that St. Lucifer olive oil, habanero olive oil. That, this was like a $20 bottle, I think. This is expensive as fuck. And that's got me real sick, like real sick, because I did a stew. And I put that in this, I sauteed the meat in the stew in like a solid quarter cup of it. And then I never took the oil out, and then I made a stew in it, and it got mixed up in the stew, and it was fine until it settled to the top. And then I took a big couple scoops of it, and I'm like, wow, this is real spicy. And then I had oil in my stomach, and I was puking my guts out. My body was like, no, stop. And then I didn't eat beef stew for like a good solid like a week or 2 after that. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't eaten beef stew since, but I will again. This is the opposite of the alternate to the jalapeno one from, what's it called? Cholula makes great sauces. This is cayenne pepper, which is basically my red pepper flakes, but more fine, and I like mine better. Pumpkin pie spice. Don't know why I have this. Why am I going to the small stuff? No small stuff yet. We gotta go big stuff still. Honey granules, same as the brown sugar ones, but literally balls of honey. Pourable honey, motherfuckers! Use this in sex play, I dare you. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Mike's Hot Honey, infused with chilies. So this is honey. that is spicy, and I really, really like this, unlike the stuff from Costco, those like turkey rollers that are now chicken rollers. The problem is the honey's not that good. Like, it's Brooklyn, New York. It's New York represent, and it is honey, and it says good on pizza and shit. I don't know about that. I wish the honey was of higher quality, because it's like teddy bear honey. You know what I'm talking about when I say teddy bear honey. There's that honey that's in the teddy bear, and it kind of tastes like plastic. What died?
I should bet.
Oh, you should bet. I'm doing spice videos. Say goodbye, cheese.
Goodbye, cheese.
Here's, oh, see, what about the green pepper? I don't know why the green ones always make it in there. But here's Melinda's version. Melinda's is like my favorite hot sauce. Don't tell Hank Sauce I said that. And as you could see from the amount that's left, I use this one a lot. Why do I have 3 of the same type of thing with different brands? Well, fucking welcome to my kitchen. Confectioner sugar, which is just used to refill the shaker. This simple syrup. Oh, this is light corn syrup. Oh, this ain't light no more. Fat thick. I don't think I've ever used that for anything recently. So let's just put that in the back. Oh, the Chipotle version of Cholula. This is almost too smoky. Like, you think Chipotle and you think the red fucking cock. This is like very specifically, like if A1 was better, that's what it would be like. Let's just look at the smoke. I can tell from the shape. Sous vide ribs, you drop a little bit of that in the bag. I forgot to do that the last times I've done ribs, but a couple drops in the bag, and it's like, oh my god. Liquid smoke is a thing. They literally just smoke things and scrape the wall. So it is legit liquid smoke. It's not a fucking, it's not a chemical. Always buy real vanilla extract, and if you can get Madagascar stuff, that's the good stuff. This is like an $11 bottle or something. But vanilla is really hard to like vanilla doesn't grow on trees. It grows in the top of the fucking trees in the middle of the worst parts of a jungle. It's like, Alton Brown explained it. I'm like, holy fuck. It's like, I don't know why everyone's like, this is just vanilla. Like, whenever something is vanilla, it's plain and boring. But vanilla is an insanely hard fucking flavor to get. Gravy master. I just take shots of this sometimes. Not really, but I mean, don't turn me off. Cut comb honey, pure unfiltered. There's actual chunks of honeycomb in this one, as you can see. And you basically have to go in there with a spoon. And I put this in my tea, like comb and all, and it's like there's wax in it, so I don't really get the like super benefit of it. Here's a couple recipes that I think I've liked from those Amazon meal kits, which are at Whole Foods. Japanese curry fried rice. I think some of these pasta got, and they're paper, so they'll fit in there nice and easy. This, oh god, I just removed the shelf, is my spice sage. Who sent me this, and what is it? Are these just bay leaves? I'm gonna open up and smell it. If I die right here on the floor, it's from this. This is what did it. Oh. Well, whatever these are, they are still fresh. I wish they would put like Yonkers, New York. That's hometown, baby. I wish they would put like dates on this shit. So I'm gonna move that over, put that there, and then bookend it over. We got a couple small things here. Vinaigrette, olive balsamique. Ingredient. Oh my god, the ingredients are in French. Expires in July of 2015. I wasn't in Canada. Was I in Canada? It's a plastic bottle. It's not even a fucking glass bottle. That's, if I got that with pasta, I would have kept it. Holy fuck. I don't remember this honey. Look, it's separated, which is fine when it separates. You just have to put it back together. Orange, oh, Italian orange blossom honey. Oh fuck, this smells so good. I love honey. I just fucking love honey. I don't, see, I feel like honey is bad for me. Like, it feels like just eating sugar. Gum syrup. Holy fuck, did I get these from Japan? These might be from 2015 Japan levels. I'll put them down there and think about it. I would love to just eat more honey and things, but A, I forget, and B, although I have a fuck ton of it, it's all expensive. Some of these things are $12, $15 for a jar. So I get it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a teaspoon of this, and, oh, it's very good, I'm gonna save that. And then I never eat it. So should I just not buy honey unless I'm gonna consume it in like a week? Like, what would happen if I ate a jar of honey a week? I feel like nothing good, or maybe everything good. Maybe I'd cure Ebola and shit. Here's light brown sugar brick. That is stopped being best by November 2018. So that's that brick. When you brick your phone, no, bro, you brick this. This was expensive as fuck. This was bought in the town of Bronxville, which is right outside of my hometown of Yonkers. And spicy turmeric tea and local New York honey, a warming blend, great for inflammation, digestion, pain. I mean, this was like I forget how much this was, $30. But it's legit turmeric it smells like, it smells so good, and I've never put it in anything because it's one of those I have a problem spending money. I'm a cheap fuck. Like, I get a lot of expensive audio gear. A lot of that stuff is either given to me or I get a deal on it, or I save up for it a long time and I focus. But if I just go, fuck it, $35 turmeric, then I look at it at the end of the day and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, I spent so much on this fucking turmeric. I need to not use this turmeric. It's too expensive, and I don't put it in anything. That's like if curry was gentle and good for you. Am I bending this? This son of a bitch is gonna get real heavy, real fast, and it's gonna tilt to the center, and all the things are gonna fall over. I understand physics. Honey, baby. Hound Dog local honey. I bought this across the street at the supermarket, and this immediately turns solid. It doesn't smell very appetizing either. I mean, it's 5 ounces of raw local honey. I'm sorry, this is $6.99. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, this amount of honey is $7 fucking dollars, and unabashed. If I was like drunk all the time, that's how much honey. Like, half of that would be in my tea. I wouldn't use sugar to sweeten. I would just scoop up this fucking. I put $3.50 worth of fucking honey in my tea. But since I don't do that, that's how much honey I have left for like fucking 6 months. So I just spend the money and then use it. This smells like a cleaning solution you use at a public pool. This was sent to me from Germany. This is legit German fucking honey. I think I tried some of this and it was just okay. But I'm good. Here's my plan. New house, big kitchen, lots of food I'm gonna consume. I'll shop maybe once every week or once every 2 weeks, and I'll get recipes. I'll have to like make a honey cooking channel where I just cook with honey. Like, I'll get ribs and I'm just gonna, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna throw the whole jar away at some point. I'm just gonna baste the fuck out of the ribs with like $40 in honey. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Speaking of expensive honey, the most expensive honey that I have ever had, sent to me from Saudi Arabia, from a man in Saudi Arabia. This is Mountain Honey's Pure, what is it called? Balquis. This is like a $55 jar of honey, and it's completely separated. And it kind of smells like alcohol now, but I've heard that's fine. Like, that's what it does. And you can see the bottom, it's like real separated. This was sent to me by a fan out there in the Middle East. And when it was brand new, this was like if you took honey and just infused it with powdered sugar. It was the sweetest fucking, like, it was exquisite, mon ami, honey. And it's actually got a bit gone. It's got like at least a tablespoon of that gone. Because I used to just, hey, you want to try some Saudi Arabian honey? And this was my sister's gift when I moved in here in 2015. Keeping in mind that honey never goes bad. It just separates and becomes top and bottom. The problem is honey never goes bad, but if you use a spoon that was contaminated or wet and you put it in there and you know, I spit into this in 2014 or in 2016, you're not going to want to eat that again. You got to keep it very pure, which is another reason I don't use honey a lot, because a lot of times I'm not sure if I can keep it safe and sound. What is this? Trader Joe's shelf-stable whipping cream. Cream at the ready. I didn't know I had this. What's the problem? Is there a date? Oh, I didn't have this. This is from May 2014. I moved into this apartment in 2015 and I didn't bring this with me. This is my roommate's, or my ex-roommate's. He has like 4 condos now, so I don't think that's mine. Best by 2019, baking powder. Anything that I think might have an expiration date I'm taking out. Oh, speaking of cheese, he made me buy this garam masala Punjabi style spice. Best by June 2020. That just went by. I think I broke the seal to smell it, and so I'm gonna, again, maybe we'll just go and we'll do one meal around all of these things. Cupcakes with penguins, you never know when I'm gonna make cupcakes. Oh, what else is up here? Oh. Brand new thing of diamond toothpicks. Horseradish mustard cabbage. Oktoberfest flavor kit for spices. Raw spice bar. My mother got me this like thing for my birthday where it would literally send me spices and then tell me what to do with them. And that was a great gift, except it only came like 4 times and it never showed up again. And I was like, is that all I get? Pumpkin spice cornbread. Vandovian scrambled eggs. Pepperoni marsala chai. I'm okay with weird like little recipe books. That was so much easier than what I was going to do. Oh, it's also very sticky up there. Oh god. Oh gods. I'm gonna be nice to the next person who's coming down. Give that a little bit of a, not a full rinse. It is just particle board, and it'll definitely fuck this up if you like soak this. But, and of course I have no paper towels because I brought them all to the new house. I'm like, oh, 1 roll will be fine, and here I am with no paper towels. However, I do have my secret supply of used paper towels. Well, once used, let's put it that way. If you don't know, I keep, like if I dry my hands with a paper towel, like don't throw that paper towel away. This is a perfectly good paper towel. It's just been wet once. And if the cat pukes on the floor, I need to dry something like this. I could use it for that second time and then throw it away. This is how you afford to buy a house, kids. You don't waste fucking paper towels. You don't waste anything. Always shop for the best deal too. So there, throw that one away. That's gonna have to be good enough. Hopefully no one else does the field test, because it'll fail. Are these the spice? These are the spices from some of those. I didn't make all the kits. An instruction manual for Gravy Master. I gotta read that. White sesame seeds. These are all like little, this is what that raw spice bar thing was, a .com. San Mateo, California. Toasted black peppercorns, ginger, cinnamon, green. Yeah, peppercorn chai. So these are all just, these were freshly ground, but now they're years old. But I'm gonna keep them because, fuck it, my mother sent me those. You have no power. Holy shit, is that hot pink food glitter? I don't know why. Again, it's obviously, it's actually not that sticky. We're almost got everything into this. I was worried I was gonna have to like double and triple this up. It's gonna be a little hard to actually, these short ones are gonna have to stack, like the real short ones. Like pumpkin pie spice, boom. Pumpkin pie spice works really well for sweet potato pie. Ground cinnamon, again. Sweet potato pie. Paprika, like the anime, but tastier. Fennel seeds, add this when you're sauteing sausages. If you break the sausages out of the casing like to fry them up for lasagna or something, add extra fennel seed. They always go cheap on the fennel seed. Hot Shot Extra Bold Pepper Blend, which is basically like black pepper and red pepper had a baby. It's got good, I like the granules, but I think I could probably use another grinding. Organic curry powder. Didn't I take a baking powder? I did. When's this one from? Wow, 4 months later, literally. 4/27/19 and 8/24/19. These are both expired. So baking soda and baking powders. I needed them for a recipe, and I'm like, do I have that? Nope, buy it again. This orange peel is not actually orange peel. What is in there is Reaper Flakes, which I got at a gun show from a guy who sells hot things. And he's like, yeah, when I'm done with the Reaper peppers and the sauce, I dry them out and then I grind them up, and here you go. Don't put this on food directly. And I've done it once or twice, and it is a very strange heat. It isn't like fucking a sauce. It just comes at you, and it's like, oh, you're gonna fucking, you're fucked now. Always gentle, always before the cook, this way it settles down. Ground turmeric. Didn't I have turmeric, like crazy expensive turmeric? Well, there's some more turmeric. Can never have too much turmeric. These two. These are this is Uncle... They're clumping. These are my sister's gifts to me as well. Uncle Charlie's Mojo Dust. Some like it hot. And I've used quite a bit of it. And my sister said these were expensive. And here's Pike's Place Market Blend. And I think I've used this one less because it smells. Whoa! Hold on. Yeah, this one smells like spices. This one, if a diesel truck ran off of barbecue, this liquid smoke, just liquid smoke in the diesel, that's what this smells like. That's what makes me afraid of it. Any spice that has, like, let me tell you the story about, I went to Kansas City, Missouri, and I got the best barbecue in the country from the place that's rated the best. It was like the smoker where the smoke grease sticks. They just went with a windshield wiper of a car and they just scraped that shit onto everything and just flinged it onto the fucking potatoes. It was nothing but smoke and flavor, like to the point where one bite was like, oh my God, that's so flavorful. But there's a fucking pound of it and you can't eat it like that. I don't know, that should not win Best Barbecue. That shit was fucking destructive. Like, I wanted to gag from how much flavor it had. Like, it was already greasy cheese potatoes, but it was with ground cumin. I don't know. If people, I would not want to go to a barbecue show where everything tasted like that. Ground cinnamon. I had another one. June 2021. That's a new one, actually, so that stays. Ground cumin. I'm so glad I've got so much fucking cumin! This is in a little storage. I have these bottles. Oh my God. Holy fuck, that smells so good. Where did this one come from? Ground cumin seed 64.98. Where the fuck did this one go? This is like brought to the shop. What the fuck? Hot ones. This has actually gotten a little discolored from just age, but I bought a 6-pack of the Fiery Chipotle. It's one of their best sauces. You could literally put that shit on everything. It's perfect. Garlic powder. I don't know. I don't know the date. I don't care. I'm just gonna shove it in here. Poppy seeds, in case you want to fail a drug test, just start eating poppy seeds. It's great. Freeze-dried chives, which I'm sure I bought a fucking millennia ago, or maybe I didn't. Although they weigh nothing, so the bottle feels like it's empty. Good for soups and I guess just soups. Ground cinnamon, so more cinnamon. This is an expensive one. This is Nature's Promise, though. So I'd probably keep this one and throw the other ones away if I knew where I put them. Wasn't one of here. This is cinnamon, but this is a 365 organic ground cinnamon. This one's expired April 2018. It's fucking spices, people. Oh, that's still so. Oh my God, wait. Let's bring me back to my childhood. I'm not a sweets person. You ever see me like make donuts? I don't do that shit. Maybe I make brownies and cookies. So when I smell like cinnamon, it reminds me right back to my grandmother and mother and father childhood fucking baked goods. Like, oh, like cinnamon buns. Like, oh, fuck. I don't normally like desserts. I'm not a dessert person. I have steak twice. Steaks before cakes is what they call us. Everglades Heat. Someone sent this to me. Or told me to buy it. This was like, oh, you watch Cooking Concern. They made me buy the Everglades Heat. And it's supposed to be real hot. But I don't think it was. It was like, it was good. But it wasn't ever hot. And I just put it in the back of here. Distilled white vinegar. That's a fucking thing that. More of those containers, which I think these ones are not the ones like that. These came with my, I bought a bunch of them. Oh no, I stole them from someone. Oh fuck, I stole them from someone's kitchen. Like a friend of the family had like 30 of them and it wasn't an Airbnb. It might have been an Airbnb. You know what? It was an Airbnb. And those were the perfect things. Were those Brandos? I stole from an Airbnb. There was like 25 of those in a drawer, all empty. And I'm like, I need like 6 or 7 of these for my travel kit for when I go to Airbnbs to put like, spices in because they were perfect size. And so I did. Curry powder is the same one I did the other one. Look how small. I could smell it through the bag. This is so authentically. Oh, Jesus God. I think I'm going to get real good spices. I'm going to throw all this shit away. Everything in here, except for like the basic sugars. I'm just going to get authentic fuck off spices. Wasabi. When is this? Never goes bad. All Chinese characters. Product of Japan. Fuck you is what this says. Is it sealed? Oh shit, it's sealed. Oh, we're gonna make some awesome wasabi fucking ribs with that. I just made it up. Is that even a thing? Ground mustard in case World War I starts again. You need mustard powder. I do have black. Fuck. Oh, my brother's gonna be so upset I'm not using this. This is pink Himalayan salt, which I already brought my bag to the house. And this is gonna open because it's a tin, isn't it? Not if I wedge it in there sideways. This is black Himalayan. This is black volcano salt. So this is salt that's just like covered in volcanic ash. It's wild. My brother puts this shit on everything. He's run out probably. And this place, black lava salt, that's what it's called. This is, you get this from Grand Central Station, which I wouldn't go to Grand Central Station in 2020 to buy spices, but there it is. And we've got what looks to be like an open taco seasoning. Could dump that. And more ground cumin. No more ground cumin. No, I don't care. This is a little toothpick holder that I got in a package. It's so cute. Toothpicks in a shot glass. This is how you serve shot glass worth of toothpicks. Put that in there. We've got nutmeg. Definitely a remnant of my sister coming over, because I wouldn't buy nutmeg for anything. The fuck? Oh, that's sesame oil. That smells delicious. Or this just for the glass bottle, I'm taking this. Where do I put this? This needs to go in some place. This needs to go deep. I'm gonna remove this, the cut comb honey, and then I'm gonna remove this, which is garam masala, and that can just lay there like that. And what else we got? We've got more taco seasonings, Whole Foods taco seasoning. I don't give a fuck. Looks like it's been opened. And I have Sazon. Holy shit. How many times I've wanted Spanish rice, and I'm like, but I don't have any of those packets of Sazon. Well, now I do. So that concludes the drawer. I don't use pepper. I really don't use pepper. I use red. You can see I've used pepper. That's like a solid 2 years of pepper usage. Like I put it on thing. I had guests come over and they put pepper on things. This is these are, by the way, Ikea grinders, $6 a piece. So I have like 8 of them. And I kept buying more and more and more. This one's actually getting a little stuck together. These are fresh citrus, not rinds, but like that's dried citrus. It smells like oranges. Like just rub it on your fucking body. It smells so good. I love citrus. I fucking love citrus. And I put this on like fish. There's things I'm like, you know what this needs? Just to be more citrus. This one, I packed this one a long time ago. It's one of my first. When I bought like 4 of them, I wasn't sure what to put in it. I'm pretty sure, and I can't guarantee this, but I'm pretty sure this is both garlic and onion powder. And it's not like 100%, it's sealed enough, but it's like, I think this is a combo, because I would usually put garlic and onion powder on everything. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is. This is greasy from not use. I don't know what this is. There's little this looks like a steak seasoning, but I think that's sugar. This was a weird one. This is like a sugar-based seasoning that I'm like, this is too big a chunk to put directly on things. I'll show you the other one that's almost empty. This one, this was an Omaha steak seasoning, which got seeds and salt and all sorts of wonderful things and poppies, and you're supposed to just rub that big thick chunk shit on fucking steak. And the problem with that is when you do that, it literally becomes it's like too much crust. Like I don't want a fucking everything bagel that is a steak, as much as that sounds interesting. And by the way, I have everything spiced in the other room. I gotta get that. But this was like a perfect seasonal blend. Just too big of chunks. Look how much crust has just been developed. I use this whole thing. And it's years old. That's like going on like 10 years old, that thing. How did I just make that fit? I don't know how I made that fit. If you're wondering, Zeos, where's your rosemary and sage and oregano? I buy Italian seasoning, the blend. I buy an expensive one, and I put it in a grinder, and that's all those things. Anything that would call for that, like if a super calls for it, or lamb, call for it. Just put that seasoning on. Fuck, shut up. This is the sweet one. This is like the brown sugar granules, but in a grinder. And I probably would dump this out and redo it because I never. That's just sugar. And all the other things I put on my hand just now, which is. It's fine. I'm fine. Morton Salt. I could probably just toss. This is like $1.09. I usually get the Morton Salt, which is non-iodized, and then the iodized one for boiling water because it makes a little bit saltier flavor without as much salt. This is more for like sprinkling on food that you're cooking, but not as expensive as the pink Himalayan. And then you have, I have like 6 types of salt. I'm gonna leave this here because when I'm boiling water, I got 5 more days of cooking, I'll probably need to boil water. These will have to get put separately into like a Ziploc bag, or because that's olive oil, that's vegetable oil. This is a spicy oil. This was spicy oil with chunks of red pepper flake in it. Then I finished the bottle, then I filled it back up, leaving the chunks with regular oil. It's been sitting there, so it's kind of got like, it's kind of like 45% what the original oil was. But I had all those chunks in the bottom. I was gonna rinse them out to buy another ones. I just fucking go. This is the temperature chart for this because it's got a thermometer and it's not right. Warm is 200. So we've got a warm, anywhere from here to here is 200. Then what says 200 is actually 240 degrees. Then what says 250 is actually 250. Then what says 300 or 350 is 340. Then 400 is 375 and 450 is 440. It was fucking weird. That took me all day to like calculate that out. I am taking this toaster oven with me, by the way. The guy's like, yeah, you could taste it. So I don't know, I'll leave the bracket, I guess. They could always take it down themselves. I'm leaving the lights. I'm leaving all the mods. I gotta take this shit off. So let's just throw away the shit that's in here. And of course I brought my little vacuum to the goddamn house. My little Dyson. So now I have no way. Let's give a quick run into the bedroom of despair. Other spices I've got a bunch of hot sauces there. I got this Hank's Rub seasoning, and I got the Everything Bagel stuff. Anything else? Like, I guess beer and brat mustard counts. This is an unopened mustard. I hope it's unopened. Okay. Oh, I could take this too. This made me a lot of money. This macaroni and cheese sprinkling sauce. I don't even know. You know, I bought this a while ago, and I've been to the stores that sold it, and I don't think they have it anymore. And it was basically like macaroni and cheese thing, but not as flavorful. Best mustard, Silver Spring beer and brat horseradish mustard. I've only used this Hank's shake once. It was good, and I haven't put the Everything Bagel stuff on anything but pasta. Put it on some eggs once, and I'm like, that's weird, vegetarian lady. That's weird. Because I don't want everything to be an Everything Bagel. That is legit weird. These can all get tossed. These get kept. So I'll probably throw the Morton Salt away when I move and just get a new one. And those have to be packed in a separate container. That's a lot of shit in there. But how do you put things away? Like, I've got butcher block conditioner should probably go in here too. That's closed, right? It's not a spice, but it's still like you have to condition your wooden butcher blocks. Oh, I never packed these. I definitely won't need measuring cups. I was looking for those when I moved. I still got to go through all this down here, like that whole thing, and all my oven pans. Like, this is the shit you don't realize when you're moving. It's like, you know how annoying your oven, you obviously keep your oven tray pans in your oven, you take them out every time you want to use your fucking oven, but now you gotta take those and walk that thing down to a car and put it behind a seat and then put like a pillow on it so it doesn't rattle around while you're driving 100 fucking minutes to go somewhere. Fucking moving is a nightmare. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this particular brand of madness. How long was this video? That's how long it took to do this, but it also took like a week to figure out that I needed to do this. And I still have more to do. So even though it's done, I still have more to do. I gotta figure out what else is going on. And then I haven't even fucking begun the murder of this. Is gonna get all murdered. In fact, I bought this. I literally bought the other version of this so I could throw this away. So it's already a new one of those wasabi sauces at the house to throw away. I bought S&P boba Thai tea. Oh, it's so good. I love liquid sugar. Anyway, from everyone here at, I don't know what channel this is on, Z Cooks. It's probably going to be in the unboxing channel because it's moving related. And Emma Watson. Thank you. Weird Al in Canada and America. Thank you, and we'll see you for more adventures dotted throughout the fucking year.